My name is Gabriella Hall, and I am a communications and marketing intern with Danceability. My job right now is to understand more about you and the Bandettes and your contributions to dance in Western New York.
Yeah, for Bandettes, I'm the Buffalo Bandit program coordinator, which means I am pretty much the coach of the team and I run all the practices. I choreograph most of the routines, but I also give all the dancers an opportunity all the returning veterans an opportunity to choreograph a routine for the season if they wish. I also manage all of the appearances that they do throughout the season. And then if any of the girls have any ideas throughout the year, whether it's a fundraiser for a local charity or a toy drive, whatever it may be, we try to work together and help their ideas come to fruition as well, because we're always looking for ways to give back to the community that we get to dance in. For people who don't know who the Bandettes are, they're a professional dance team. There's about 12 girls on the team each season, and they perform at all the home games for the Buffalo Bandits, which is a professional lacrosse team. And they perform and the guys play at KeyBank Center downtown.
Well, incredible. I'm really excited to learn more about what Bandettes do, and it sounds really amazing. What is your favorite style of dance?
With Bandettes, what we typically focus on is more of a jazz and hip hop type style. But in reality, my favorite style of all is tap. I've been tapping since I was 3 years old. I love that you can make music and percussion with not only your own 2 feet, but also with the people around you. So it's a very musical dance form, and I enjoy it a lot.
Well, that's awesome. I always wanted to tap, but I never did as a child.
It's so much fun, and the best thing about tap too is that you can learn it, not every dance style you can learn at every age, but tap I feel like is a little bit easier to do as you're getting older and maybe your flexibility isn't what it used to be, or whatever it may be. So tap I feel like is a really good dance form for all ages to do.
Do you see people of all ages that get involved and want to start learning these type of dances?
Absolutely, especially as some people are getting older, they think, oh, I wish I took class when I was younger, and then they seek out those adult class opportunities. And there are so many in the Buffalo area where you can go and take these adult classes and start as a beginner and learn and grow in that art form. You just have to do a little research, and don't be afraid to even just call a local studio and say, I'm interested in private lessons. This is something that's on my bucket list for 2021, or my New Year's resolution list, I'm sorry, for 2021, or it could be on a bucket list, you never know. And people just want to learn how to dance. And I think it's great when I see people who are maybe in their 50s or 60s say, you know what, I think this is a great opportunity. I want to not only get my little childhood dream to come true, but also maybe get a little bit more in shape because of it too. So there's a lot of different benefits that come from dance.
That's really encouraging. I feel like a lot of people kind of have those regrets about, I didn't do this when I was a child, but to know that it's never too late to start dancing is like a really great message to hear. So that kind of ties into the next question. What do you wish people knew about your organization or the world of dance?
What I love about the world of dance is its own sort of language. You can meet someone from another part of the world and maybe not know how to speak with one another, but you can take a dance class together and have that shared form of communication. Another thing that's great about dance is it's such a good way to just express yourself and to get away from the craziness of the world, especially during 2020. We all know how that's been. So just be able to escape from that and dance, and it's such a great boost for your own energy, for your own emotions. It makes you feel better at the end of the day, even if you're a little sore and things maybe don't work the way that they used to. It's great to just still get into class and be able to move and kind of release everything that's been built up inside of you. What I wish people knew about the Bandettes, I kind of spoke on it earlier, is we're not just a professional dance team. We're the only one in the Buffalo, New York area of pro dance teams for a sports organization, which is a very special and unique thing for us. And we also really care about giving back. I touched on that earlier. We want to be able to give back to the people who keep coming to games and supporting us. This past year, we did a toy drive fundraiser. I believe that happened around our Christmas time games. We did 2 fundraisers for Roswell and kids who are in need in the community. And there's been a few other appearances that we did in the community as well. So we care about giving back and doing things for Buffalo because Buffalo does so much for us.
How much does the Bandettes rely on volunteer work as an organization?
Have a set limit as to how much we want the girls to do because we feel like it's something that they should want to do just out of the kindness of their own heart. But it's so nice to see when they just come together and have those different ideas and want to get out there and bouncing ideas off one another, even if it's not them as a bandette, it's just them as a person, and they're saying, hey, I'm going to be volunteering here. Does anyone want to come do that with me? Or I'm raising money for this cause if anyone is willing to donate. So it's nice to see so many of my girls getting involved with that. And for volunteers on our own end, we don't usually take volunteers just because we are part of a professional organization, so we have employees already. But from time to time, I do have people just come in. They are paid by us, so it's not a volunteer opportunity, but we do have a few other people come in that aren't on the Bandettes that give their time, and like I said, we do compensate them, but to help us with our junior Bandette program or with our audition process, our different events that we do throughout the year. And juniors is so much fun. I normally do one in December and then February to try and give kids an opportunity to come and perform out on the turf at Key Bank Center. So with COVID, we don't really know if we're going to be able to do that, which is so unfortunate, but we love being able to give back to kids in that way and giving them an opportunity to perform in front of thousands of people at Key Bank Center. Actually, I was on the team for 4 years, and my captains at the time, they came up with the saying, once a bandette, always a bandette. And what I think is so cool is we started creating this alumni network. So now we have our own little Facebook page, and we're always trying to connect with one another. We do annual reunions to get everyone together. And what's great about that is if someone's looking for a job, or even they're looking for volunteers or looking for someone, they have that network to rely on. Or even just for that friendly congratulations, you just got engaged or you just had a baby, whatever it may be. It's nice to have that network and see other bandettes from throughout the years, and you run into them when you're out in public, and it's like a sisterhood. It's such a nice, just family type feeling when you see everyone out and about in the community. And that's all because of this Bandette program.
So what is something you would say to encourage parents of children with special needs that have a love for dance?
We're so happy that we were able to start this bond with danceability a few years ago. We've had many girls just go teach class, or we had dancers from danceability come perform on the field with our bandettes, including my cousin. She was able to do it the one year she's been a dancer at danceability. The things that they do at the studio are phenomenal. If you have a child at home, or even an adult at home who's interested in dance, maybe they've never taken class before, but you see them dancing around the house, or you're at a family party, whatever it may be, and they're dancing out on the dance floor. So many benefits that dance has for people. It helps you express yourself, or maybe relieve some of that stress that you've had throughout the day. You can work on your hand-eye coordination because of dance. You can improve on just your personal skills, being able to speak and work with another person. Or maybe you have an only child at home. You can expose them to more people and get them to interact with one another. You can work on your motor skills, your motor development. There's so many different things, your cognitive ability, your ability to remember things, to retain information. There's so many skills other than just learning steps, which is a very great healthy opportunity for your body too, to build up your muscle. I highly encourage you to look up the benefits of dance other than just going to a studio and dancing around to music. If you're interested, do that research, or even just give danceability a call. Look at their website, see all the different things that they have for you or your child. I know in the past too, I've talked to Robin from Danceability, and she tries to connect families with one another. If you're experiencing a certain situation, or maybe you have a child with a certain set of needs and they have another family who's in that sort of same boat, that they'll try to connect you and get you to meet each other and have each other to kind of fall back on with your own specific sort of questions. So I think that's a great thing that they do too, is that they have their own network of connecting people of similar abilities. If anyone does want to follow us, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Instagram is at Bandettes Buffalo. Everything else should just be at Bandettes. And if you have any questions about our program, whatever it may be, all of the messages and comments on our social media accounts come directly to me, or you can always send us an email at bandettes@bandits.com.
Once again, thank you for speaking with me.
Yeah, thanks for your time. This was great.